This is Oyakodon. It's a Japanese rice bowl of chicken that's cooked in an egg mixture with egg, dashi, soy sauce, vinegar, and a lot of onion, both white and green onions. It's really good, it's really high in protein, and it's really easy to make. I'm gonna show you how to do that right here. We're gonna prep the recipe, we're gonna cook the recipe, and I'm gonna show you the macros for it at the end of the video. Stay tuned. Start this off like most recipes start off. You chop an onion, kind of like that. Oh, they can have different sizes, it's okay. Some chunky, some thin. Oh, my eyes. I need to sharpen the knife even a little more, maybe. All right, here's all of our onion goodness. We'll weigh this out. This is 147 grams of onion. We'll say 150. Let me just write that down for recipe purposes. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get the macros on this correct. We got 512 grams of chicken tenderloins here, sasami. And we're gonna just chop these up into small bite-sized pieces. Ideally pretty small. Yeah, kind of like this should be okay. We're using this instead of chicken thighs because we're, making this a lot more anabolic. This definitely tastes better with chicken thighs though. Actually, we're using chicken tenderloins. If we use chicken breasts, when you buy breasts in Japan, it'll come with the skin on, and then we'll have to discard that to make this macro friendly. We could also eat the skin, but then that's defeating the purpose there. So I just buy the tenderloins. This works a lot easier for me, easier to cut up too in the small pieces. Right now this is all chopped up. You could throw this in a bowl or back in the little styrofoam it came in, whatever works is fine. Then you wash your hands because you're not a monster. I'm gonna do a splash of vinegar in here, some black pepper, and some garlic powder. Use a little mix, and then we're gonna wash our hands again, of course. And there's not enough time for a full marinade, but it just gets it started. Cutting board's all washed up. Now we got 4 eggs. Put 3 of them into one bowl and 1 into another smaller bowl. Oh, we're gonna have to crack the eggs in there. Yeah, one hand, baby. And the yolk broke. That's totally fine. No shells, let's go. Now we want the yolks broken, but we do not want to whisk it together. So I'm just gonna stab them a bunch. Give it a little stir. We want the yolks and the whites to be a little separated. So what this dish does is there's a little contrast in the egg. You'll see some white, you'll see some yellow. It'll have the contrast in colors. I don't know why or what that does, but that's what they do. All right, now we got our eggs ready, chicken's ready, and the onions are ready. Now it's time for the sauce. Very, very simple. 100 milliliters of white dashi. Yep, there we go. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Watch, this is 2 tablespoons. Yeah, that's right. And 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. That was completely accurate. What are y'all talking about? And normally this recipe calls for sugar, but we're not gonna do that. This is the protein version. So we're gonna use artificial sweetener because it's 0 calories and nobody could tell me why it's bad for you. Gonna mix that up. And we are just about ready to cook. It's gonna go like this: onions, sauce, chicken, eggs, green onions. Bang! Now I'm excited, let's get into it. First things first, gonna go ahead and get some color on your onion. Not too much color, just actually, not even gonna get color. Why did I say that? We're just gonna sweat these off a little bit, just until they get a little bit cooked through. Next, we're gonna go in with the sauce actually, and not the chicken. Whoa, okay. Get that bubbling, and then, yep, it's still bubbling, so we're gonna go in with the chicken now. The reason we do that, we're not actually trying to brown this chicken, like on the pan, like give it a sear. Searing and browning is more of a Western cooking thing. Traditionally Asian cooking, Asian cuisine, other than like steaks, even steaks, aren't always, well, if you're making like a steak, but like beef isn't even always seared. A lot of Asian cooking is not seared. It's cooked in a lot of liquid, a lot of stews. So this is gonna stay liquidy. The chicken's gonna give off some of its liquid. We're just gonna let that go until it's kind of cooked. By the way, this smells incredible. Like the dashi, vinegar, soy sauce smell, and onion, just, oh my God. The chicken's actually almost done cooking, but we are going to turn the heat down to low now. We're gonna throw in our mixture of 3 eggs. So the idea of this is we're gonna get these eggs cooked through, and then right at the end, we're gonna put in that last egg. So not only we have a color contrast with the egg, but we have texture contrast. So this egg is gonna be cooked more than these eggs are gonna be cooked more than that last egg. And that last egg is gonna have sort of a raw consistency to it. So we're just gonna dump this in here. Need a little bit of a flame, but just mix this up. And like in this liquid, these eggs are gonna stay really, really moist. We're gonna let it. It's gonna be kind of like a soup right now, but we're gonna cook this with it. Actually gonna turn this heat back up, I lied. And we're gonna let that sit till it firms up a little bit. Not too dry, but not to where it's a soup. All right, now this liquid's definitely reduced down a little bit. We're gonna throw in that last egg. Spread it out a little bit. Make sure that one's sitting on top. And we're gonna kill the heat now, actually, and just let that sit there for a little bit. And the egg's gonna kind of cook itself too in this residual heat. Also, while that's sitting there, what's also gonna sit in this residual heat is our green onion. We're just gonna go to town with this shit. Yeah, we'll use a lot. Hopefully I use this for something else. All right, and that's about done. This is what the dish looks like. I've measured out 200 grams of white rice into this bowl, and I'm gonna scoop out half of this. So I'm gonna make 2 servings out of this. It's gonna be 2 big portions. All right, sprinkle a little more green onion on here for garnish, and there you have it. Oh, let's make that nicer. Oyakodon. All right, it's time to see how we did. Bringing in on the Oyakodon goodness. I mean, damn, it's real good. You can also top it with your favorite togarashi. I only got this habanero one, so we're gonna do that. But yeah, it's normally gonna look like this. It's just that the chicken and the eggs cooked like that, it just stays so moist and tender. Normally the problem, anytime you cook chicken breast, it's really dry, right? Same thing with eggs. You cook it for a long time, it's really dry. This is all just tender, moist, delicious, hot. All the nasty words you could think of that mean food is good, applied to this bowl right here. Oh, God, damn. You know, the onion flavor really hits well into it. And the onion sitting in that sauce, sitting in that dashi and the soy sauce, and cooking in with the egg. Just the onion flavor goes throughout the whole dish. It's quite remarkable. The dashi just gives it such this crazy umami kick. It needs the dashi. If you do this without the dashi, it's not gonna be right. And topped with the green onions, oh man, I'm really happy with this. Now let's take a look at the macros and how we did on this bowl here. So for this one bowl, and we got another serving of it after, but this one bowl, 772 calories, 73.5 grams of carbs, mainly due to the white rice, 13.4 grams of fat, not too bad, that's mostly from the egg yolks, and a whopping 84.7 grams of protein. This is half my protein goal I have for the day. I usually aim for around 160. This is really, really good. And I have another one prepared for lunch on Monday. Let's go. If you're on a cutting phase right now, something you could do is you could take out 2 of the egg yolks and then just shorten your portion of rice just a little bit, maybe to about like 180 grams, 100, you can go down 160. Don't go down too low that, and then it's not that much rice. But all in all, if you think you can't get big muscles from Japanese food, boy, start eating this. Absolutely phenomenal. Just as good as the takeout restaurants. And they use chicken thighs. Anyway, that's gonna do it all for this video. I'm happy to do another recipe video. The recipes are gonna be more like this, more on the healthy side of life. But we'll still have some fun things down the road. That's gonna do it all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.